Hey everybody, happy Monday. Sorry for the random opening. I had something in my head that I wanted to try, but I kind of forgot what I was trying to do, so now it sounds like shit. So forget it. Well, hello! It is I, Orbem of the Order, purveyor of the Harmonian Chronicles. Let's cut this shit out. Let's go back to the classics. I do kind of like this though. Get this party started. I have done a little bit of work on the game in my off time. So I'll explain a little bit what that entails. Because it's pretty cool. The stuff I added, at least. Ooh. All right. Oh, that's good water. That's all cooking. Everything running? Everything's good? Okay. Very good then. Very good. So, yes. I'll explain to you what I did. And you'll get the point. Because of this is a fucking mess. Right? Like all these menus, all these explainer, tutorial messages all being shown at the same time. So the problem is that some of the menus you see as I can't move. Some of the menus are menu, so you see they follow me. So they're explainers for the menu. And some of them are explainers for things on the map, right? So, in order to combat that, I need to add an ability to show and hide things on the map as I'm building them. Make sure this is pointing correctly. Okay. So, hey, you have wisdom about building a game. Oh, okay, Merrick. If you need to build a game, just build it. Smart thinking, Merrick. I agree. Because if you're going to build a game, build it. Yeah. If you need a game, build it. Yeah, I like that. That's good. I'll do that. In fact, I'll build a game engine to build a game. I'll go one better. which is what I'm doing. So the new thing I added in my open and close list, you see these eyeballs on the right here now? So I created visibility for all the items on the map. So let's say that this menu is now colliding with this, or this explainer message is colliding, and I want to, you know, just work on this one, but this one's in the way. So I can open this up. I can go down to the view mission explainer item here. I can click hide. And you see now you got a little emoji of a person hiding their face. So now that's gone. So now I can just work specifically on this one, you know? Or, you know, we'll say I don't want any of these signs showing, right? Or these triggers. So get those out of the way, right? I can hide those now. And they don't go anywhere. They're just, you know, technically they're not clickable. Like, I'm not screwing with them. I can't drag them even though they're hidden. I can make them come back. And, you know, I can still move stuff around if I need to. So yeah, that kind of helps me, especially with things that are overlapping, like triggers or, you know, other things on the map that would overlap. It's gonna help me a lot. So, but this specifically I built because I was getting sick of having this goddamn mission thing in the way the whole time. So that's good. And something I noticed since I've updated the map background image, it's kind of going back to being a little bit laggy when I walk. So let's fix that real quick. First off, I don't like that this is cut off anymore. So I actually, what I want to do is allow this to go farther down. In case you have to see more. Let me actually make sure I'm doing that right. Yeah. Select, transform, selection. It's always a good thing. Yeah. It might be actually a little bit too big now. That's fine. We'll go in between. So let's get as much of this as possible. Actually, let's transform the selection a little bit more. Yeah, the whole point is I want to allow this to go all the way over. Because it looks weird on the map, having it cut off like that. Where? Oh, is this it? Yes. Where is this map? Where are you? No. It's got to be a piece of wall. Oh. No, no. Yeah, where's this wall? So this? Oh, nice. I didn't know you could right click and do that. You are locked. Which makes sense. There we go. Perf. Okay. It's still kind of weird, but it's better than it was. Honestly, I could... Let me see here. So I could do this, where I take this and I stretch it all the way too. You know? Stretch all the way. And that'll just kind of fill in that wall space. But that might look a little weird on the map, seeing it all stretched out like that. I mean, I could make the inside there all marble as well, like as if this is the entire area, but might be better if I just made this wall continue. You. You? I wonder if I could do that. Okay, that's too many. But what if I do this? Ooh. All the way. And then the outer wall here. And I am doing this, but my main reason for fucking around here is because I want to compress the image, make it smaller. In fact, let's just do this, alright? Let's make it a little bit smaller. There we go. How about that? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, that's better. I think that's doable. I also kind of wanted to add like a wall down here, because it looks kind of weird how it just kind of cancels out. But I'm not actually sure how I would do that. It might be easier just to take the glass walls and like do this. And then just kind of make them go all the way down. I mean, I can even make it look like, no, I don't want to do that because I don't have to make actual openings. Yeah, we could do something like that. And then same for the outer wall here. I can do this. And then just go down, down. And they'll just look like these big ass rooms. They could be conference rooms for all they care. There we go. Cool. I like it. All right, let's get this compressed. So I think the main problem is that I have it at 7,000 still pixels. I can make it smaller. I don't think I'm gonna lose a bunch of detail. And if it shouldn't be like super blurry or anything. I just want to make the file size smaller. This is gonna take a while though. It's a good sound. It could be for some sort of house beat, I'm guessing. And apparently it's good for some like low beats. Oh. Excuse me. So this is 33 megabytes. That's why it's running slow again. So if I cut this down 1,000, I make this PNG 8. Let's see how much smaller it gets. We're trying to get it under a meg, to be honest. I mean, it's a giant image. 6,000 pixels is no small potatoes. We just don't want it to be blurry when you're walking around the map. I mean, that cut it down, you know, a lot. 3 times smaller. And it doesn't look bad. It's looking fine. So let's maybe try that. I could probably get it smaller if I turn it into a JPEG. I just don't want to lose too much. And it's not like I was like super laggy. It was just pretty laggy as it's scrolling. Yeah, like that's still really good quality. So I might be able to even go less. Let's just see what JPEG looks like. Like even at the maximum quality. So that went down to 3 megs. And that looks good. What about low? Honestly, it's a little artifacty, but it's not even that bad. And that cut it down to 800 kilobytes. Nah, that's cool. Let's go medium. And that looks great. So let's try this out. And let's replace this background image for foresight. Hopefully this doesn't explode like all the other ones do. It's much smaller. I mean, from 37 megs to 1.5, that's huge. That's huge. I mean, even the CEO Office is 4. So that's kind of crazy. I don't remember what it was before. Cannot be processed by web server. What? The fuck are you talking about? Why not? The JPEG. Oh, it doesn't have a... Fucking idiot. Why does it do that? There we go. That was weird. Server cannot process this image. Yes, you can. You're lying. I know. Just gotta let the site come back. So basically what we're trying to do now is build out Foresight entirely. All the assets, all the items. The map is still not final. I need to add a bunch of like shit on the walls and more, maybe even more characters in the background. But I want to do all the actual game stuff, like the tutorial messages, the cutscene talking. I actually upgraded my Google API account so we can keep the talking for now. Obviously, that is not a long-term solution because I do not want to pay for 1 million people to run the API, I can just upload sound bites instead, which is what I plan to do. I actually plan on doing voiceover for the main character, me, doing Graham, and maybe one of the old men. I like my old man voice, so probably like Calderant or I don't know, Jaroke or something. But definitely, I think I'm gonna do the main character's voice, and I'll probably hire other people to do other voices. Might get the narrator to do what's his face, John's voice, because I liked his South African voice. West African? I forget which African. I'm the worst. Okay, let's update the map. Why is it only showing? Oh no, that's correct. All right. Wait, what? It scaled it down to 25. Wait, was this scaled? Oh, it's because it's a fucking JPEG. I can turn scaling off. I know that because I just had to deal with this. Let's see what it looks like. I mean, it's only 255 KB now. Yeah, it's weird that WordPress has built-in scaling for JPEGs only. That's very strange. Though I have a feeling it's going to look pretty damn blurry. Oh yeah. Those are some gross-ass lines. Look at that. I mean, definitely not going to have any issues with lagging with that kind of shit. All right. I want to get rid. I want to still use JPEG. I want to get rid of scaling. So what's the filter? Get rid of image scaling. WordPress. It's the filter. You just return false. Yeah, it's this one right here. Now, do I do it in a plugin? No. No, I'll do this in the theme. I don't want this to be a plugin thing. I want people to keep scaling if they want it. So let's go to the theme. It's just me personally. I want to get rid of scaling. What the fuck? Why is it not like void? Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Why am I only on 5.6? Yes, psycho. Let's go to 8.1 at least. Yeah, well, I'm on 8.1, so fuck off, mate. Actually, what's my local? PHP, yeah, 8.1. So why you fuck around? This should not be an issue anymore. Yeah, this is a theme thing. Remove image scaling. Filter. Motherfucker. I swear to God, if I could talk to the IDE builders of the world and tell them, do not let me copy nothing. I will never need to copy nothing. Ever. If I'm not selecting anything, or I'm selecting nothing, don't let me copy. Don't override what I already have copied on the clipboard. I've complained about this a lot, actually. Oh. Argument pass must be of type string. Isn't that a string? Alright. Public function. Remove scaling. And to do that, we return false. Ta-da! Alright, let's push this up. And for good measure, let's push it up to... Oh yeah, let's tell everybody we're live. What I meant to do was this. Let's go to the Miropelia theme. I gotta get rid of assets. And let's go to theme. That should be it. Did I update? Oh, it's just removing it, right? Whatever. Okay, now I should be able to upload that image and not have it scale. That would be fantastic. Wouldn't it though? That's a new thing. Image scaling is a newer WordPress thing. Which is cool, but I already have WebP, you know, optimization. I don't see the point in also having image scaling. It's kind of dumb. I mean, I guess you can just make it a PNG if you really need to, but still dumb. All right, let's see. Did it work? Yep, that looks like a code push. Let's try it again. Go. This should still take the site down, but at least it shouldn't scale now. I don't care about your suggested size. Go! Alright, let's try to upload it now. Hey, I got my Fiverr account up and running again. For those of you who want me to scream on their songs. Fuck! It's still scaled. That means it did not. Code change did not take effect yet. Yes, if you want me to scream, I have my gigs back up, so you can hire me to sing or scream on in your various metal and or rock or emo, screamo, hardcore songs. So that's cool. I already, you know, like 2 days after I unpaused it, because it automatically paused my shit because I wasn't doing anything. I got a new gig working with a cool song, just a rando song. Somebody wanted some screams on, which is my specialty. Rando screams coming at you. Did not take long to take care of. All right, let's do this real quick. I'm going to clear my cache. I'm going to do this. And that should work. Yeah. Yeah, it's in the theme. I push the theme up. Yeah, this should work. Alright, one more time. Go for good measure. Alright. Upload. Do not scale the image. If it scales, I'm just gonna have to save it out as a PNG. Just go back to like the 9 megs or whatever. We'll see. Hey! Rando screams. Good old Rando screams. How's it going, Game Dutal? Mr. Geox himself. How you been, man? I've had some cool new features to the deb mode. You see here, so now I can, you know, control. First off, I got positioning of menu explainers like this one. Check out that mission. I got this positionable now, which it's a completely different click than something on the map, right? Because it's on a fixed position. And the dragging positioning is way different. So that was a big win, getting that working. So now I can position menu tutorial things. And the trigger is still on the map, right? Because I walk into it to trigger it. So I can still move these separately. So that can be pointed. And I don't know if you already saw the... oh, another thing I did. I made no touch mode. When I turn this on, it lowers my Z index of the character. So, because what was happening before, he kept getting in the way of dragging. So if I put no touch mode, it's literally no touch. Like I go behind everybody, you know. And I don't know if you saw the pinpoint menu item I got here, but this is actually pretty cool. And it only works for map items, not like menu items. But if you click this, it puts this little cursor with the plus on. And then wherever I click on the map, anywhere on the map, it will tell me the exact top and left positioning. So when I'm creating a new item, I can pinpoint where I want to put it, you know, like by doing that, and then I can just copy and paste these top and left ends. So it's just kind of like a little helper util. And it's I was trying to put like a pinpoint on every top and left, but I couldn't figure out how to add it specifically for each top and left input to where I would, because they're all dynamically pulled from depending on whatever you're clicking on you're going to add. So I figured this would be just as good. Just copy and paste, not a big deal, not in the way. And then the other biggest thing, and this is a lifesaver, especially with these fucking menus now, these explainer menus showing, I added these little eyeballs. So these eyeballs are show hide. So now if I go down to like the view mission explainer, I can go boop, and now it's gone. And it's still there, it's just, you know, styled away basically. And you'll see it changes the icon to a little hiding face. So I can hide everything on the map, you know. Every fucking plant, everything. They can all be hidden. If I just want a clean map, I guess. And yeah, I mean, nothing changes. So even like the Carol who's moving around, even if I hide her right now, her position will still continue to change. So like, boop, she's gone. But now if I bring her back, she's where she would have been no matter what. Because it's a display style. It doesn't change her left and top styling or anything. So, yeah, solid progress. Huge. Yeah, no, this is big. And right now I'm trying to fix how blurry this image is. WordPress implemented auto scaling if the image is over 250 or 2500 pixels. So I disabled it, but I'm just waiting for the code change to go through to the theme. Okay, so now this should work. Please work. But if it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to use a fucking PNG again. Yes, it worked. Fantastic. So now it remains 6,000. This is still 1 megabyte, but it's a hell of a lot smaller than the 30 megabytes that it was before. So now it shouldn't be blurry, or at least just be a hell of a lot less blurry. But it shouldn't make me lag, because it was starting to make me lag again. Oh yeah, that's much cleaner looking. And it's still, it's high enough quality. The F could be a little crisper, but I actually don't think it's that bad. I could live with it. And I also extended all of the walls and stuff like that. Just because it was looking a little bit weird having just a bunch of black around. It was very distracting. So now there's none of that giant black background. I just like extended the wall, even though I can't go over here. And yeah, even my starting position, I extended it all the way down, so. There we go. So like, yeah. So I start like here, right? I start like right here. And now she's not black behind me. Cool. This is great. All right. So that being said, what's next? Got that. We got that. We have the first two explainers ready to go. So I can test them real quick by going incognitos. And you at home can also test this by going to orbem.games and clicking Start Game, which I want to change Start Game to guest, like guest mode or guest. Play as guest, maybe. I don't know. Because I want it to be like make you feel inferior. You know, like when you check out as guest. Play as guest. Instead of just like, oh yeah, start the game. Demo. I don't know. So this is how you start. Which looks pretty, you know, it's kind of empty. I'll add a bunch of shit later. And then you'll hit the first thing. I wonder what the sign says. Walk up to the sign and click the action key, spacebar, to focus on it. Start chapter 1. Well, no, I wanted to, like, it's the logged out version, so I want to say something about being logged out. So, right off the bat, I want the action key to close the explainer. That way, if you open up, like, the focus view on something, it's not like that, like overlapped. Because right now you have to click, you know, the X to actually close it. So I'll fix that. The next one is right here. And you'll see this is part of the menu. So it's going to follow me. Hey, check out that mission. I need to change the text. But this is going to basically tell you, hey, pay attention. You have a mission. And I'm still trying to, like, I'm trying not to assume that the player is dumb, right? Like, you have played video games before, you've seen video games before. I'm more or less just explaining the HUD a bit, but I'm not trying to say, I don't want to put a, like, hey, look, here's the mission. Oh, hey, this is what triggers the mission. Like, I don't want to go too crazy. But like, collect your effects. Like, obviously, you're going to have to figure out that that box of shit right there is your effects. But maybe you'll read the sign and be like, oh, okay, that's weird. Obviously, I think we're going to need an intro, right? Kind of like setting up the scene. So I was thinking of maybe having the first area be a cutscene area. And then having it play a video of you, like, getting fired or whatever. And just kind of setting up the scene, like, you're a technologist at Foresight, blah, 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 blah. You know, time to pack up and leave. So, and then you'll know, hey, the first mission is collect your effects. So you're like, okay. You read her sign, that's her office, and you read like, oh, okay, this is my sign, I'm fired. Got it. And then you'll collect your effects, you'll get 100 points, and you'll be like, okay, cool, I got 100 points. Nice. Because you'll have your sound effect. Now, I'm not going to tell anybody that you can, in fact, destroy all of these plants. I feel like that is something you'll have to figure out. Especially if you watch a stream, you'll know that that's a thing. And then after that, you'll go here, and I don't even know if I need to tell people about, you know, talking to him. But maybe I should. Maybe the next thing I should do is add a trigger when he comes fully into view. So like right there, right under his feet, and be like, oh, there's my boss. Maybe I should talk to him, and then walk up to Salverson and click the action key. Because they already explained that it's the space bar, right? And then they'll know that's how you start a conversation. 3 major tutorials that'll get you through a lot of the game, right? Focus view on things, you'll see the little icon. Mission, you'll do your first mission. Shows that you get points for missions. And then talking to people, walking up to them and talking to them. That sounds like a solid start. So in that case, I do want to fix the explainers close on action key. So let's do that real quick. So we have show explainer, blah, blah, blah. And then close explainer is pretty much just this. Just removing the class. Because once you close an explainer, it already has the class that says it's been watched. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And if I make the map have enough shit in it, stage it enough, add maybe a couple more people just working at their desks, maybe somebody in the coffee room, walking back and forth. It should feel pretty damn robust of an opening scene. And then from there, you'll do the weird, the weird talking. Salverson, telling him to go to his office, and then, you'll know he's the CEO at that point, from the dialogue. So you'll know that you'll see him walk up. So it's kind of hard to miss where you go from there. But again, I don't want to handhold too much. I want to let people do something, figure shit out, walk anywhere they want that they can, if they can. And once you get to his office, it's one way, you know. And then I even take over. You know, I have the trigger that makes me walk right in front of him to start the actual conversation. Yeah, it'll be good. Let's see how far we can get there. So we need to do this. My only problem is the trig. Should I add the fucking click event here? I guess I should add the key event here. I was gonna just add it way up high, but then I'm gonna have to grab the triggy and shit, which I already have access to here, so might as well just add it. I'll have to remove it though as well. The key event. How do I do spacebar? Spacebar. Key down. Shift left. Oh, space. Alright. So then we'll go here. We'll show explainer. This is perfect. We have the click to close. We also have close on action key. And that should be pretty much only if it's open, which it would only be open here. And we're inside this click event. Okay, perfect. We need to turn allow hit off as well during this key down event. Allow hit equals false. Right? Yeah, because if you click the action key to close it, I don't want you to hit anything. So we'll turn that off. And then when it closes, we'll turn it back on, whatever. Alright. Solid. And I'll do the same thing here. Solid. And then here we'll do window.allow hit true. And I think that's it. And this will only close that specific, the opened one. So I definitely need to delete this as well. So if I'm going to delete this, I need to make this a function. Close explainer. God damn it. I've already complained about this once, I'm not going to complain about this again. Copying nothing. I'm going to fucking murder people. I'm going to murder them. I'm convinced I will murder them. Okay, so that'll work. And this will be const close explainer action. Okay. And then inside of here, we will do the same thing. We'll do document.remove event listener, key down, close explainer. Boom. Oh, I guess I don't have to do that, right? I keep treating it like an interval or a set timeout. You don't need to actually set it. You just do it like this. Cool, so now that'll go away. Alright, I think this should work. Woo! I guess we could test it out locally. I just keep killing it with the blind programming. I just keep pushing it up. Alright, let's go local. By the way, today's stream is brought to you by the people that make Flex Keys. Start flexing today. Comes in a variety of colors. Any color you want. That's available on the website. Programmers, musicians, rocket scientists, lazy homeless people, ambitious homeless people. This will help you. If you need help with your fingers, feeling a little bit slow these days, maybe you're a little bit tight, feeling a little sore, any of the above, or, you know, you just want to be better, get Flex Keys. In fact, get 2. Last time I checked, you have 2 hands. And with a satisfying click, ASMR style, you can work on your dexterity, agility, anywhere you are. Put them in your pocket. Put them in your jacket pocket. Put them in your purse. Put them in your back pocket. Just carry it around in your hand. That's what I do. And do this all fucking day. And you'll be able to type almost as good as me. Which is not saying much because I'm not great at typing. I'm great at typing what I know. But, yeah. Flex Keys. Brought to you by Orbem Order. Trademark. Alright, now that we paid the bills. Back to local. Okay, what was I doing? I was testing explainer. I don't think I have any explainers, do I? No, I don't. I don't want to make one. Let's just see if I have any errors when I click the key button. No, seems good. Alright, fuck it. Let's push it. Wait, there's something else I was doing too. The action key and what was I doing? The action key and so that I could close it when I do stuff. And I guess maybe that's it. Yeah, because we were going to do another explainer after this for talking to Salverson. And... oh, Game Dude, I haven't even shown you the NPC walking record feature. That one was actually a feat of brilliance. Now... it won't be good for well, no, it'll be good for Salverson. I just need to manually change his when he walks to a trigger. But basically, if I okay, good, I'm already no touch. Let me hide this menu real quick. Okay. So, you know the feature I had where you have NPC walking paths. It's how Carol's walking around now. I didn't have to set this in the editor at all. I created a record feature that lets me set the walking path of the NPC just by clicking and dragging. So the way it works, it's pretty simple actually. It's in this item, find item list menu again. And you go to the character, which we have Salverson right here. Easy peasy. And you click the edit icon. And you'll see I have this new record walking path checkbox, which all this has to be styled, by the way. This all looks horrible. So when I check... or cause right now, if it's not checked, I can move Salverson around. When I let him go, that's where he'll be when he starts, right? But if I check this box, okay, now I'm engaged with Salverson specifically. Now, anywhere I move him will add to his walking path. So he's going to end up doing this. He's going to go here, right? I let go. I added a confirmation like thing, but it's broken and I haven't fixed it yet. So now that's step 1. And then step 2, and the cool part about this is I can pick him up and walk while I'm still holding him in case I need to go to somewhere else on the map. So I'm going to go all the way over here. We'll just let him come with me all the way to the end of the map. I want him to go off screen. Yeah, okay. Sure. This is probably good enough. Now, when I let go, that's his second walking path. Yeah. So every time I move him, it adds to that walking path array. If this checkbox is, oh shit, on. Uh-oh. It's because I went off the map. So now he has 2 walking paths. And if I uncheck this and I move him somewhere, that'll go back to just changing his starting path. His starting position, I mean. So now let's go over to where he starts. And you can see now that he has a walking path on load. Now I'll have to change the settings so the trigger after the cutscene makes him walk like it used to. But let's go ahead and do this. And now you see, he walks up. And then he'll walk over. Oh. Boom. See that? I didn't have to go in the admin. I didn't have to add to the repeater field or anything like that. Automatically has a walking path now. And it's done. Now, obviously it'd be cool in the future if I could add like the repeat options to change, like the repeat, or even add a cutscene as a trigger. Like those wouldn't be hard. Thanks, Carol. Those wouldn't be hard to add. Yeah, for now, it makes it really easy to kind of determine, especially her. Like she has a really long walking path. Like she goes out, then she comes all the way up, and then she goes inside. She fucks around. She comes back, goes back down. You know, I can make really complex walking paths and go to like different positions on the entire map. And I can, you know, turn repeat on, and then it's kind of what they do the entire time they're alive. So that's good for him, but I'm gonna need to change that to a cutscene eventually, so we'll do that. In fact, we might as well just make his cutscene right now. Yeah, I thought it'd be cool to like add a visual representation of from each point where they're gonna go, which I could, you know, I could style each position with like a line in between it, a border or something like that, but it's like, why? I mean, I know if they're like really complex, it'd be cool to be able to see exactly where they're going. And I don't know, if the game engine is out and people are using it, like I can make those kind of upgrades in the future, to make it a lot more robust. But yeah, I don't feel like putting that kind of time in right now for something that's purely visual. You know, I mean, I already have all these visual elements. So let's go ahead and add the cutscene first, and then we'll add the trigger for that cutscene. Oh, I already have this. Salvage and Foresight. Oh, okay. Cool. Good. I already had this set. Area was wrong. That's probably why. And then, so that's good. And I don't need to add anything else, I think. Right? Yeah, because I already have the character. Do I have to add the character? Mission complete after cutscene? No. I forget. This is some of the stuff I'm going to have to update. Like, I don't remember how to configure certain things. Because there's so many options. It's like, character. Is that attaching this to a character? Or do I attach the cutscene to the character on the character? I forget. Because this is cutscene next area position. This is where I start after this cutscene's over. And then this is the mission that gets completed. This is the mission that starts. The dependent mission is dependent on a mission. Cutscene character position. This is what moves me to this position. And then whether to trigger whatever I'm doing before or after the trigger. Yeah, okay. So I'm starting to kind of remember. Trigger type for the cutscene is auto would be if I just walk up to them. That'll start an auto. This requires engagement, which I want. Can't wait to make tutorials for this. Like actual videos. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say that character is not the right thing. So let's just do this. And then let's go to Salverson, the character. And let's attach the cutscene here, I think. I also need to let him walk without turning into random things. I don't need that. I need right. Alright, this should be good. Okay. Path trigger cutscene. So I think this is the cutscene. But then I need to add the cutscene. No, I don't need to add the cutscene trigger. No, but I need his walking path, which is right here. These two positions. The walking path needs to get triggered after the cutscene. Is that what this cutscene's for? Maybe. So actually, I think maybe I do need to attach the cutscene to the character. I think this cutscene is for the trigger of the path. Or maybe it's the other way around, because it does say trigger before. I don't fucking know. Yeah, because why would you move before the cutscene? Yeah, because I have a moving trigger. I don't need to move before the cutscene. Let's just see what happens right now. If I just do it like this. Will he start walking right now? Is he already going to start walking away? Yeah, okay. So, this is the engagement for the cutscene, it seems like. But let's attach this cutscene to the character. I might have screwed up and like removed something I need. Yeah, because it requires engagement. Character is Salverson. Trigger. No. I'm going to leave that alone for now. Let's see if he just stands there now. Nope, he's still walking. What the hell? Why didn't his images get saved? Trigger after. Maybe. I'm gonna have to look at the code probably. This shit gets complicated. No. So wait, what the fuck? Wait, where is he? Okay, so right worked, but up didn't. Alright, so no, trigger means nothing. Mission, no. No. Remove after cutscene, no. Speed's fine. Path is fine. That's weird. Up. Static up. They're both filled. What is he doing then? Is he not going up? Here's the path trigger. I don't need that. Oh wait, cutscene didn't change. That's weird. Why didn't that save? Uh-oh. That could be something wrong with the meta box. Yeah, it's not saving. Okay. That's probably why this isn't working then. What is this? Cutscene. Okay. Salverson Foresight. Salverson Foresight. Cuts. Oh, there's a space. Is there supposed to be a space there? I don't think so. Cutscene. Yeah, sometimes shit like that can break it. See, there's spaces. It's probably not the problem though. Okay. We're gonna need to figure this out. Let's go local and just see if we can get at least that. Here's Salverson. Wait, is this a cutscene? What is this? Focus view. Okay, no. I need a Salverson. I need a character. Let's go to Salverson. Cutscene. Let's do Salverson. Save. Refresh. Naughty man. Yeah, well, at least we can replicate it. So what's the problem? Metabox related. These are just all those fields that I updated to selects, and I just, you know, until you test them all out, you're not going to know if it works. So in the save post, what are we getting here? Select. Do that. Otherwise, do this. So this should be fine. I'm actually wondering what I got in the database when I saved that, because I'm guessing it's just saving to something it's not expecting, which would make sense. So if I go to the post meta, newest meta, we have not what I was expecting. So this is just called cutscene. See, I think that's the wrong name. Yeah, why is that called just cutscene? Let's go back to you. Yeah, name is cutscene. It should be at least explore cutscene. So something's going on here. Hold on. Let's check out the meta for character. And we have crew, blah blah blah, path, images, ability, path trigger value. Alright, so it's taking the global cutscene, which is right. Wait, where's get? Oh, globalist right here. No, it's not. Wait, what the fuck? Where's it getting cutscene? I didn't see cutscene in the list. What are you? Oh. No, yeah, cutscene. Where's the character again? So here's character. Weapon choice value. Uh-oh. Oh, cutscene, right here. Oh, it's in the path trigger. Oh, that's a problem. It's not getting the master key, which would be this. Okay, that's a problem. Because this is, which makes more sense now. The path trigger is the cutscene, so that makes a lot more sense. If it would have had the right name, I would have known that. So, that being said, correct. See, this doesn't have main key if that exists. So I need that. Yeah, so key, so this shit needs to be do what everything else is doing, basically. If, like, even this has that, right? Yeah, this shit, I need this logic right here. You. I need you. And you. Perfect. Okay. Let's see if that worked. Now if I refresh, it should have the correct key name. Down in this party town. Yep, there it is. Explore path trigger cutscene. Okay, cool. So now if I do this, and I do that, and I save, it should save, and it should show. Because I believe the value is looking for main key. Or it's not, and I gotta update that too. It is not, yeah. So let's update selected. Oh no, look, yeah, main key. Option name. Is that how this works? Oh yeah, sub value, option. Oh yeah, yeah. So these are the options. Option name, yeah, that's fine. Okay, but the problem is that this also could be this main key. So we need to do this logic. Basically. If blah 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 blah. Okay, so I need to know this. False equals main key. This is going to be very complicated, but if that equals that, then that's fine. Otherwise, or that, otherwise, main key. Right. 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 Okay, let's see if that worked. It worked. Okay. Let's push that up. Well, no, let's not push that up yet. Now we need to make sure that the cutscene logic actually works on the front end. So if I go to escape to Orbem, I go here, and I go here, will he have a cutscene attached to him? Right? Because I think this is where it goes. Genre, remove after cutscene, none. Where's the trigger? That's a sign. How does this work? Because remove after cutscenes, none. Draggables, true. Can move, true. There has to be a place where the cutscene comes from. So it seems like it's not coming to the front end. So let's go ahead and check out the trigger. Do I have the trigger? It's explore path trigger. Because it would be in the explore path trigger. There we go. So we have path trigger, path trigger. So I don't even think we have the cutscene path trigger here yet. Oh, no, we do. Perfect. Good. So that's here. But where's this being used? And actually that looks wrong now. Because this no longer needs this. That's why. Aha. I figured you out. I bet you work now. Walk, bitch. Oh, look. See? Now he's not walking. He's not walking because he has a cutscene attached to him. So I have to go here and, like, talk to him, but I don't have the cutscene attached. Okay. Now it's gonna work. I push you. And now the production Salverson should stop walking too. Man, whoever made this game added a lot of functionality that I am just learning about now. All right. And now we should see... No. Don't care about you. Don't care about flex keys. I do care about flex keys. Go. Don't walk. Damn it. Hasn't pushed yet. Here we go. Woo! And go. That was my Jeopardy interlude music. Damn it. Uh-oh, I'm dumb. I need to actually update it now. I forgot I fixed the drop down. Okay, so now cutscene, yes. I also need to go back to the mission. No, the cutscene and remove what I had before because I did not need that. Area's good. I do not need this cutscene. I think. Here we go. 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 There we go. Look at him just chilling there. Okay, I'm not getting an indicator symbol, so that's not great. Nor is anything happening. I might have needed to do this still. Okay. So here's what I think. I think character connects the trigger of the cutscene to a character with the trigger type as engagement. But cutscene on the character triggers and the cutscene is specifically for the walking path. So you need both. Telling myself, by the way. Yep, there we go. See? So now the cutscene is ready to go. And let's see if my API is working. I'm going to unmute.
Hey, Mr. Salverson.
It's back. Nice.
Mr. Salverson? Hey, Craig.
Oh, hey,
Because I paid
great.
my bills.
Sorry, I didn't notice you were there. Look, so sorry about your project not working out. Don't worry, though. You're a young guy. You'll do great things in your life after Foresight.
Sir, you know I was days away from solving the vortex disruption and getting a real proof of concept.
Correct.
You were there. You saw the wormhole open that day, right?
Grain, unfortunately no one saw, and it isn't just the board who has doubts. Between Professor Cranston and Dr. Giles both making some solid arguments against your wormhole.
Cranston and Giles have been in a funding war with me since I was brought on. You know they'd say
serious.
anything to.
Don't forget the watermelon incident. There's just no way they'll agree to let me keep funding your research. I'm sorry, Grain. ... Meet me in my office.
Oh, that was weird. Oh shit, did he just fly? Why did he go so fast? Uh-oh. I can't move. Something happened. Shit. What happened? Network response error? That's weird. It's as if it tried to take me to a new area. Why would that happen? Did I add a next area by accident? Or is it because of this trigger? What does this trigger do? This is... Explore cutscene, character position trigger. Yeah, this is moving me. Yeah, which that should be fine. Because this isn't set. No, see, I don't have a next area. But maybe none doesn't count as nothing. Because it is set to none, I think. Let's check next area. Doop. Let's see. Next area. False is empty. Yeah. So none is not empty. Or none. Oh wait, and none does not equal next area. Okay, the problem was it tried to send me to a new area after the cutscene, but that's not what we want. And I have a feeling a lot of these are gonna be fucked when I save because it's not empty, it's none. So either I stop saving it as none and change it to nothing equals none, which is exactly what I'm gonna do because I don't want to be checking everything for none. That's kind of dumb. Let's go back to select. No. Yes. Yeah. So what I want to do is add none as the default. I mean, that should be a default for everything, right? Value. Nothing. Select the selected. None. So that'll be the first one There's nothing there. That's technically empty. And then let's go to the MetaBox class, go to all the selected arrays. I have a feeling I added none to them. Get Orbem array. Yep, here it is. None. Let's get rid of that. We do not need that. Default is empty. Great. Okay, that's good. So now when I save something as none, it'll be empty actually. It'll be really none. Go forth and save the realm. Yeah, so all these fucking things that are none right now, I want them to actually be none. That'll probably actually fix a lot of things that are probably going to break. Probably. Alright, solid. So now we have the cutscene. He'll walk. I'll walk. And did I? Oh, I need to add the explainer. What? Okay, good. Thank you. Let's add the explainer. Oh, that's correct. I'm in none right now. None land. So dramatic. Yeah. Okay. So we need thine explainer. Let's go into incognito mode. Let's hide this menu item because it's in the fucking way. Okay. So then the next one, this will trigger that one. And then when I go a little bit higher, right here, I think, right here seems right. Let's add a pinpoint just so I kind of know where I want to add the general shit. The trigger will be right here. So then let's go to an explainer. This one's going to be talk to boss. And this is going to be the explainer trigger will be at, I mean technically I should pinpoint over here. So more like here. And explainer trigger will be top 2545 and left will be 2228. Great. The width will do the normal 400 and we'll do the height 30. Now this is going to be pointing to the, where do we want this one? So the actual notification itself should be like over here, maybe. It'll be like right here. So I'm guessing bottom right. So it's going to be 2309 and 1974. Height doesn't matter. Width will do 500. That seems to be working so far. And this will be on the map. I don't need to set the area. That does that automatically, but I'll do it anyways. And then orientation. It's going to be on the bottom right, I think. I think I can get away with 70 again. We'll just try that. Okay. Cool. So this is a pretty set explainer. The only thing it doesn't have is any content, which I didn't add a text field for content, which I probably should because explainers don't need like a bunch of content. Go! And this will refresh me. Because I'm lazy and I didn't want to do a client-side call. Alright, there he goes. And there he blows. So I can already tell this needs to be moved over. And he's pointing... Actually, it's a pretty good point, to be honest. I mean, I was going to do something more like this. But... yeah, let's do something more like this. It's definitely going to be taller once it has text. So let's check out the degrees on this. Let's switch it to... let's do like... oh, hold on. Let me close it. God damn it. Why won't you stop? Let's refresh. Where I'm not on the trigger. Okay, let's change the rotation to what? Something more like that. Nah, still needs to be kind of up because it's going to make it taller. Let's do 84. Let's go to the explainers. Talk to the boss. Let's change it to 84. Rotation. And then we'll call it... I should probably talk to my boss. And then we'll do... oh. Walk up to the CEO and click the action key to speak with him. There we go. Something like that. I can do like action key. Cool, let's see what that looks like. Great. So now the arrow's looking a little bit weird. Maybe we should just move it down, and then I should point up again. I kind of liked how it was pointing up. Something more like that. We also might have to change the width. Because Salverson cutscene, not the trigger width. The trigger width is actually fine. So talk to the boss. Trigger is fine. Talk to the boss item. Here we go. Let's change the width to 400. See what that looks like. Okay, and if I move this over, there we go. That's much easier to see now. And then let's go back to 70. Yeah, I really need to change the rotation as an option. Because I wouldn't have to come back to the damn editor every time. Okay. Yep. That's looking pretty good. And now if I go boop. Oh, shit. I should probably talk to my boss. Okay, cool. Let's go and test the game out. Let's re-mute this. And give this a shot. Start game. Let's unmute this. Oh. Walk up. Boop. Oh, it worked. Hey, there we go. When I clicked the action key, it closed the explainer. That's great. So right off the bat, now I can read the sign. Dr. Carol Wainsbladder, Chief Botanist, Biology. Huh. And with a little X, we're good to go. Still works. Close and open. Fantastic. And then I'll do boop. Hey, check out that mission. Collect your effects. Okay. Good to know. And then I'll be like, cool. Very point soundy. Sounds good. Hey, another sign. Now that I already know that, yep, that's my office. I was fired. Oh, I was trying to walk past him, but look, I should probably talk to my boss. Walk up to the CEO and click the action key to speak with him. It looks like, actually, I could have gone wider. I was blinded by how small I have my screen normally. So I'll change that back to 500. It'll look better. And obviously, yeah, it could go a little bit. Yeah, and I think they'll start getting the hang of like these exclamation, these indicator symbols. Like, okay, every time I see one of those, I can use the action key. You know what I mean? This is just kind of training the brain. And now when I talk to him, the explainer should close because I'm using the action key again. Uh-oh.
Hey, Mr. Salverson.
That was weird.
Mr. Salverson? Hey, Craig.
It didn't let me...
Oh, hey, Gray.
Huh.
Sorry, I didn't notice you were there. Look, so sorry
wonder why it
about your
didn't let me
project
talk
not
to him
working
right
out.
away.
Don't worry, though. You're a young guy. You'll do great things.
Sir,
Let's
you
see
know
if it
I was
actually
days away from
walks
solving the
normally now.
vortex disrupt.
Grain, unfortunately no one saw.
Cranston and Giles have been in a funding war with me since I was brought on. You know they'd say anything to.
Don't forget the watermelon incident. Meet me in my office.
Walk. Shit. It's still trying to change. Oh, I never fucking resaved it. I'm so dumb. I keep doing that. Alright, next area. God damn it. Oh, this is the explainer. Well, whatever. Let's change the width while I'm in here. And yeah, I'll probably have to move left like 100 as well. Alright, let's go to the cutscene. Just wasting all my text-to-speech API tokens. So next area should be none. And when I save now, it should actually be empty. And not bring me there. Right? Let's actually verify that. None. Value selected. Yeah. Great. So that should have saved nothing. Which I hope actually means it's still saved. Let me check actually my post save function. Is this it? Yeah, here it is. Blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah, so I don't do any like if empty, don't save. I don't think I do that. So, right? Yeah, is array, but I don't do is empty. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it should have saved nothing. Orbem.games. Let's see what the explainer looks like now. Do do da do do da do da da do da do da da do da. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, it didn't update the size. Uh-oh, did I break saving? That looks the same. Let's check out the explainer. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Maybe I did break save. No? Okay. Rotate 70. Oh yeah, look, it didn't save. Maybe it was in the middle of the code push. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Benefit of the doubt. Oh wait, what the fuck? Oh, I think I was on the wrong one. My bad. Did it save? Oh, I just moved the fucking path. The trigger. No, not the trigger. 5, 8. No, that did save. Okay. Weird. Wonder why it didn't move. Maybe it's just cache. Let's check actually. Yeah, no, it looks fine. Good. Very good, very good. It is weird that I can't talk to him though. Like, it's not letting me... Oh, it worked now. I had to walk away though. It might be because of the explainer, maybe? Is it in the way? Is something else in the way? I don't know, because the indicator is working. Maybe I need to do something more natural. That's fine, that's fine. And if we go here... Yeah, look, it still hasn't changed. What the fuck? Let's try again. That's fine. It's fine. No, it's not changing. Huh. That's fucking annoying. That's definitely not 500. I don't like it. I don't like when shit doesn't change. Yeah, so my only guess is that this checkout mission or something is getting in the way. I think explainers, I need to remove them when you close them, not just change their z-index and shit. So like this whole Triggy z-index, I should just fucking remove it. Because they're one-time deals anyways. It's not like you can redo it. So let's do this. We'll just say remove. One-time deal, baby. So now if you close it, you close it. It's gone from the face of the fucking earth. And then hopefully that'll get out of the way so I can actually trigger my shit. I think we're good though. You know, we did a lot of a good game building functionality so far. And I've done a lot of great fixes as well. A lot of good troubleshooting. Created a couple more menu explainers. We have cutscenes working again. We fixed the whole trigger walking shit. Maybe. I don't know. Code wasn't pushed yet. And I'm pretty sure that we can move forward. Kind of just fleshing out the rest of the level. Adding some more moving people, maybe another random. I mean, I don't have in the book. I don't have like a bunch of people around, but I also don't say we don't have anybody. I don't have Cranston and Giles' offices, which they are on the same floor as him. So I'm thinking about maybe moving them at the beginning, having the two offices in the beginning area that you walk past, because Graham is supposed to have the closest office to the boss, so it makes sense. He's right there. Carol's right there. I don't know. No reason why she would be so close to the boss, but so maybe I'll build out their offices more, you know, in here, like this space at the beginning. I can make this be their offices instead. And that'll kind of flesh out the beginning part here. Then we already have her shit all fleshed out. We have my shit all packed up. We have some stuff here. We still need to add like a table and like furniture here. This can remain empty because that's kind of how a clean office would be. You know, a clean billionaire CEO office would be. And yeah, just little doodads and gadgets here and there, light switches, you know, just try to flesh out the aesthetic. We already have I should probably finish Foresight now that it's longer. Sight, right? Foresight? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now it makes sense. That's the name of the company. Wait, is that how you spell Foresight? Hold on. Foresight? Foresight. Foresight. Okay. Yeah. Foresight's right. Alright. So now Foresight can be the whole name, so that's good. In case anybody, you know, peeks and sees anything. Yeah, this is good. Grand. Alright, man. I will call it. Let's save this just so I don't lose what I've done. Let's also close the CEO office. Sure. Cool. All right, everybody. Game Doodle, thanks so much for jumping on, my friend. And always appreciate your presence. Merrick Diamond, thank you so much for jumping on earlier. You're a real one. I hope you subscribed so I could see you again, or talk to you again. I appreciated your wisdom about building games. Anybody who's watching in the future, if you're watching right now and you're listening to this, you rock. Thank you. Appreciate your view. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow to everywhere. Hit up Flex Keys. Don't forget about our sponsor, flexkeys.shop. You can get it at orbem.shop, flexkeys.store, or flexkeys.shop. Get yours today. I mean, $4.99 for a life of dexterous and agile fingers. It's a small price to pay, and you're supporting the channel. You're supporting Orb Mortar in general, including the Orbem game engine, OGE, which is a plugin that will be coming to the masses fairly soon. So, with that, happy Monday/Tuesday, everybody. I'll catch you. That kind of sounded like, does that sound like TikTok? I'll catch you all in the next one. Good night. Good day. Good evening. Whatever time it is for you. Goodbye.